Welcome to our video. Today, we want to talk about one of the great and inspiring figures in Islamic history, Hazrat Bilal. He was a man who, despite all the hardships and challenges, maintained his faith in God and stood against oppression and tyranny. His life story not only reflects the power of faith, but also reminds us to listen to the story of Hazrat Bilal's courage and sacrifice and to benefit from the lessons that this story offers us. He was a slave of African descent who suffered great torture at the hands of his master because of his faith in Islam. When the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was appointed as a prophet and called people to monotheism, Bilal, while still a slave, was one of the first to embrace the message of Islam. His master, a cruel man, subjected Bilal to severe torture when he learned of Bilal's conversion to Islam. He would throw Bilal under heavy stones in the hot desert of Mecca and whip him. Despite all this suffering and pain, Bilal would only utter one word, ahad, ahad, which means, God is one, God is one. Hazrat Bilal became famous for his faith and was eventually freed with the help of Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him. After his liberation, Bilal became one of the closest companions of the Prophet, and was chosen as the first Muezzin of Islam. His resonant and beautiful voice called Muslims to prayer. This story demonstrates the power of faith and resistance against oppression, and reminds us that true faith in Allah can be a source of salvation even in the most difficult circumstances. It reminds us that even in the toughest situations, we can have hope in God and trust in Him.